Citizens, a look at top-rated projects in the city. And on Citizens' Voice today, Gurgaon speaks out against the state of poor public transport and traffic mismanagement in the Millennium City. First up on the line with us, Neeraj Srivastava. Hi Neeraj, where do you want to invest?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm actually looking for a 3 BHK flat for my own purpose.
Okay.
Just for background, I actually work in Cyber City, Gurgaon.
All right.
And having 2 kids. They
what
are
is
studying
your
in
budget,
class
Neeraj, and
9,
have you looked at
10.
any projects?
Yeah. So I am actually looking for a 3 BHK flat where I can move in immediately. My range is 80 lakhs to 90 lakhs.
Okay.
But the property should be like this, where I can easily commute.
Okay. All right. So you work in Cyber City. You have a 80 to 90 lakh budget. You had written to us about Ansel's Essentia, Vatika Floors, and Tulip Violet. Let's review these options for you. Samir, within 80 to 90 lakhs, Gurgaon.
Well, the projects that you shortlisted are in 3 separate micro markets. Amongst the 3, from a livability perspective, and since you're living in Cyber City, Golf Course Extension emerges to be the best micro market, and thus the best project in the Golf Course Extension that you've shortlisted gets a go-ahead from our side. That's Ansel Essentia. This project is in Sector 67. It's private equity backed. It's a 112-acre integrated township with plots, villas and floors. Township will only have low-rise apartments and no high-rise buildings as such. Many families have already moved in the already delivered independent floors. Apartments have full AC and modular kitchen. The price trading is 7,000 to 7,300 rupees a square foot. I'll come to the key data points of all the 3 micro markets a little later. Vatika Floors, Primrose is the second option from our side. Out of the 3 that you shortlisted, it's trading slightly cheaper, between 6,200 to 6,700. There are also floors in a part of the 700-acre Vatika Group's integrated township. The location is quite strategic. It's 500 meters just off NH8, but it will be much further than the golf course extension. Once the golf course road is really completely made out by next year, it will be a breeze to reach Cyber City from there. This project is a decent one, available in the resale market, got ready in 2014. In fact, the first one was also ready in 2014. Lastly, Violet by Tulip Infrastructure, although this is in an area which is between NH08 and Sona Road. Project is spread across 26 acres, towers are 18. The project is a gold certified project from IGBC Green Home Rating, getting ready in 2016, close to the Indus World School. So amongst the 3 projects, this is the last ranking, keeping the location in mind and the infrastructure development that has already happened in these micro markets. Let's look at some key data points. New Gurgaon is at 30 months of inventory overhang. So is the area between NH8 and Sona Road at 30 months, and Golf Course Extension is the best at 26 months. Look at the mid segments weighted average price. New Gurgaon is at about 4,800. Areas between NH8 and Sona Road is 6,000, and Golf Course Extension is touching 8,600. So this project is much lower than the weighted average price of the Golf Course Extension market as well. On the price appreciation front, the Golf Course region has given a return of about 10% odd. So has New Gurgaon, and the area between NH08 and Sona Road is at about 8%. These are the recommendations shortlisted by you and the answers from our side.
Okay. Samir, the annualized returns for New Gurgaon since 2012 second half, compared to the other 2 markets that we're talking about, it rates much more, 10.4%, mainly because the base was low and we're mainly an investment region?
Because the base was low and some developers launched prices, new projects at a higher price point, including DLF. That took up the price appreciation on the primary markets quite high. But if you look at the secondary markets, there's a wide gap that has got created between those projects and the resale prices in those projects specifically.
Okay.
So if you look at the weighted average price today, it stands at 4,800 rupees, and projects over there have been launched at 7,000 rupees also.
the DLF Ultima project,
Yeah.
I believe. Also, because he's using, he's looking for a property for self-use, so the golf course extension road is his best bet because
Absolutely.
it's going to
From a
bring him
location
that.
standpoint, from a livability standpoint, in the coming 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
And lastly, the social infrastructure can be, realized from the golf course road and from the Sona road. So that's the strategic advantage golf course extension has, and it's developing its own social infrastructure rapidly.
Okay, so that's the advice for you, Neeraj. Moving on, we have an email from Anil Kumar Bhatia. He has a budget of 80 lakhs. He's looking to buy a property in Faridabad for his own use and would like our opinion. Sameer, Faridabad, 80 lakhs, so I believe we are going to get head to Greater Faridabad for him.
Yeah, so I guess the budget is excellent for Greater Faridabad, and the metro connectivity to in Faridabad is going to help that area quite a bit.